Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a little flip through of where I am at in my not December daily, oh my goodness, October daily from 2021. It is getting that time where Halloween's coming. I'm seeing a lot of people finish off their October daily, and it made me want to, especially after just doing a almost Halloween pocket page of my son's album, really inspired me to get back into it and wanting to finish it up. So I'm going to kind of juggle where I am going to have a process video probably once or twice a week in between other projects to try to get this all dialed in. I do have playlists for all of the layouts I've created except for the last two, but you'll see that in my flip through. So all I did was purchase a Studio Calico linen charcoal, I think is the name of the color. It's not black. Linen 6x8 album. And then I decorated the spine and I added this little charm that I got on Etsy, which you can easily find. In fact, the seller is still selling it as well, and I'll list her information below. Super cute though, and perfect for the Halloween. It's not too big. Like my December daily one, I bought from another seller. And she has, like, I have huge, like, beads, and then it's this cute little gingerbread house. But I absolutely love the gingerbread house, so I had it. If I knew how to take these things apart and work on it, I probably would kind of dismantle it and only have the gingerbread house, but that's okay. Like I said, that's for my December daily. All right, so now when you open it up, there is going to be the title page. I wish I would have done my measurements a little bit better. I just did 6x8, not realizing, no, I got to have a little bit room for the pocket sleeve, but that's okay. I left it. I wasn't going to or cut out the other paper that I have of this. And I use a bunch of supplies. All of my Halloween supplies, just to let you know, all fit in one little pizza box, so it's not a lot. And it's by a different manufacturers, and so this one was probably either Cartabella or Teresa Collins. All right, so then moving on, I talk about like why I started this. This is going to be, like I said, an October daily. I wasn't sure if I was going to do an October daily, but then I was having so much fun when I did this last year that I decided to go ahead and make it a daily versus just some memories. October 1st starts off with my son's birthday. He turned 14 last year. Then this year he's going to be turning 15, which I cannot believe it. All right, the second day is followed by my husband and I's anniversary, and I love the Dia de los Muertos, and I'm sorry if I'm messing that up, but I absolutely love that holiday. I've always been intrigued by it since I was little. My neighbor would, they would have stuff around their house, and I always thought the pictures and just the artwork was so beautiful. And so I thought it would be perfect to try to find something to kind of go along with my husband and I's anniversary. And when I Googled, I found this, and I was like, this could not be more perfect to celebrate my husband and I's, gosh, at the time, now it's going to be 18 years anniversary, but this last year was 17th anniversary of being married, but been together since we were 2001. So I did like the whole when we first met and then where we were at last year. Day 3, I talked about something that I've never done before, and that is I purchased from Target these Halloween sweatshirts, and the kids had a blast. They thought it was so fun with the students that I work with, and so I would wear them once a week, and they honestly, I can't wait to see what they come out this year. Day 4 was all about the story of the lightning that we had. In San Diego, we don't get this very often, and this one lasted for a good hour. I videotaped in slow motion so that way I could get this effect, and it was incredible. We sat and watched it the whole time. On the back side is supposed to be the story. Now, I don't have the story now. However, I'm going to talk to my kids. I'm going to talk to my husband because it was a year ago. I know that we were watching it, but just to kind of get a little bit more detail and get everyone's kind of opinion, like with their point of view when all this was happening. And I'm going to obviously put it all together into one story. Next was kind of a filler page. Not a lot going on, probably had to do with work and maybe kids' activities, but this I found on my Instagram, and it's the Positivity Potion, and I thought that was kind of cute for Halloween. And then day 6 was all about me walking in the mornings, early mornings where it's nice and crisp. We don't really have much of a fall here in San Diego. It's a very short window that we get to see trees change of color. And so when we did that, I thought all these leaves were on the ground and it was just so beautiful. It's actually my favorite colors together. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to take this picture and talk about how, you know what, sometimes I just need downtime, and that is the way for me to get it, is taking walks in the morning, and then I get to see all the cool decorations in my neighborhood. All right, day 7 was me going to Home Goods and just kind of getting a few things for around the house. You know, I found these little wine glasses, and then what is this, like is it not a diffuser? I forgot what this thing's called. And then I got a little candy dish, found these Rae Dunn towels for the kitchen and the spatula, and I thought that was fun to have. And so I talk about that. And then I made a little shaker pocket. And then this is the inside of my house. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I've always had these little bottles from Michael's from, oh gosh, many years ago, and that's what I usually just put on my mantle. But this time I thought I'd do a little bit more, and I really wanted it to make like wicked trees and the crows. And then I ended up finding this banner that I bought years ago, still had the tags on it from Target, buried in a box. And I was like, okay, time to take it out. It's a table runner, but I kind of just draped it around my fireplace. It's inside of my house. And then day 9, we had San Diego Zoo passes, and they don't really go spooky, you know, I think as it is more geared towards younger kids, but we got passes because we like to enjoy quick walks at night. And so I printed this up, and because it does have the little fall in there, and made day 9. Next, I made a pocket page. I was really trying to get into the interactive elements of having a little mini album, and this is all about my new coffee mugs that I found, and I thought they were perfect. And my husband and I, in the mornings, especially on the weekends, if it's not too cold, which we all know in San Diego doesn't get that way, but we like to go out in the morning on the weekend and just sit and drink coffee while we're looking around and, you know, enjoying the mountains around us. All right, and then this is going to just stay plain. I might do some type of little design, maybe with some stickers. I'm not sure, but as of right now, I'm just going to keep it as is. Now, I do have a video for this, and it is a little bit, I did change it up a little bit. My original intentions were to make this and keep this for day 11 and represent that. And then I thought, well, maybe somebody won't pick up on that. So I actually have stickers underneath, and it's kind of a little bumpy. They weren't coming off, but I didn't want to rip it and kind of destroy the film strip that I made, so I just put it over of all the movies that we watched in October. My daughter does not like scary movies, but she did watch I Know What You Did Last Summer, and she was like, yeah, that wasn't too bad. But my son loves them, and always has at a young age. He would watch all the, like, R.L. Stine, there's some other ones, but anyway, so he is all about the scariness. And so this is all the movies that we watch, some of them together, some of them definitely not. In fact, I know my daughter watched this one, and I know she watched the very first I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is this one, and the rest no, but my son watched them all. So that was always fun. And then this is the video I don't have, that I just didn't end up recording. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it because this was over a year ago. I looked for it, didn't have it, but it was all about my husband getting me my tier tray on Instagram. Everybody had those tier trays, and I was like, oh, I want one. I want to like decorate it and stuff. And so I only had what my son made a long time ago when he was little, and but no other decorations. So, you know, I made another trip to Home Goods, and you will see how it turns out later on. But I did like to have it plain of like, I got my tier tray, and without having any decorations really in it. Day 13 is all about my son. I had to pick him up early from school. And what he needed to do was get his braces like tightened and new rubber bands and all that stuff. So that's what the story is going to be. And he picked out the colors, even though you can't see, they were purple and orange. And so I'm going to kind of document that. And then that's going to be day 13. Now, I did add some stuff to it. I'm assuming it's stickles maybe that I added over the boo. These are just printables from, I believe, Studio Calico. I'm almost positive that it was Studio Calico that I purchased, I think for, you know, a few dollars. They're printables, and so I always have them, and I can just reprint them over and over again. And then that's gonna be day 13. I don't even know where day 14 will land because I have to look back on my photos, but that's where I'm at. I got already halfway through, which I think is pretty darn good, considering that I was almost there. I don't think I'm going to make one this year. My kids are in their teens. I have a 13-year-old, soon to be 15-year-old, and even this was kind of a stretch because they're not little anymore. It's not all those little, you know, tiny things that, not tiny things, but all the fun kid activities that I would do with them when they were little. But I might have maybe just a little memory book of like on a traveler's notebook. But I do hope that you enjoy this. Like I said, I do have a playlist for all the videos leading up to day 11. And I will definitely, with the current videos that I add them to that same playlist. You guys all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.